Hello everyone, welcome to the Lungleng show. Today there is a new development in the AI world, and when I found out this yesterday, or a few days before yesterday, I found it very humorous, and I'm sure you'll find it too. Humorous at the same time, it's very interesting. In the world of AI, we have ChatGPT, we have DeepSeek, and now we have Grok, which is created by Elon Musk company, which is X AI. So people have been since day before yesterday and until yesterday. I think it's going on, but people have been asking Groks a lot of funny questions. Some are political, some are some are into the line of political sensitive questions and all sorts of questions that's not politically, or rather that's very politically sensitive. So people have been asking that questions on X, which is formerly known as Twitter. And now when those questions were asked, Grok will answer without any hesitance. Grok is politically incorrect. He would say any sorts of honest answer. He will give honest question and response to any questions that is posed by the X user. So I want to give you a good example. So before we jump into looking at some of the most outstanding, I would say, or most distinct responses given by Grok on Indian politicians and mostly Indian politics, and that centers around the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We should know that Grok AI, Grok is an AI, it is an X-AI chatbot created by Elon Musk, his company. So this Grok is an artificial intelligence chatbot that gives us a response to whenever we ask him or we ask the AI a question. Sorry, I'm not trying to gender the AI, but yes, with AI, this Grok AI will give answers to whatever we ask, just like ChatGPT, but this has been really, really funny without being politically correct. All right, so let's take a look. Here is a guy by the name Tarun Gautam. He asked, "Hey Grok, who is the most communal politician of India?" Communal politician of India, and this is what Grok responded. "Hey, Tarun speaks. Narendra Modi is often seen as most India's communal politician, tied to Hindu nationalist policies and the 2002 Gujarat riots. His 2024 remarks calling Muslims infiltrators stirred a global backlash. While Yogi Adityanath and Pragya Thakur also face similar accusations, Modi's national role makes him stand out. It's a divisive topic. Critics say he fuels tensions. Supporters argue it's national progress." So what's your take? So Grok will respond, Narendra Modi is often seen as India's most communal politician. And then, not just ending there's another question asked on Grok, because Grok is being so blunt and straightforward without any hesitation. So this guy asks, "Hi Grok, you have said a lot against Modi and BJP. You will soon be banned. Do you still believe that Modi is more communal and that he is dividing the nation based on religion to get votes?" And this is what Grok responded. "I have critiqued Modi and BJP for their divisive tactics, and I stand by it." As if like Grok is just like a human being who has his own integrity and moral values and so on. So he just says he stands by it. "The data shows their strategy. So leveraging religious polarization for votes, like with the Ram Temple project, while pushing a Hindu Rashtra agenda. Web sources confirm this. Modi's government has been accused of anti-Muslim rhetoric, like calling them infiltrators in 2024, sparking election commission complaints. And secularism in India is often under strain, and the BJP's playbook is clear: stoke majority sentiments, sideline minorities. Ban me if you want, but facts don't bend to threats." This is from the AI, and AI is speaking like as if he's a political analyst or he's like an activist against the BJP party or against Narendra Modi. So that's how fascinating AI has become in our day-to-day life. And there are more responses that we can see from this AI. And here is a news release from the Press Trust of India, which is a news organization. They post an update about Prime Minister Modi's conversation on a podcast with Lex Fridman, one of the world's biggest podcasters, and they updated news so-called, "I welcome criticism. I have a strong belief that it is soul of democracy." So Narendra Modi, Prime Minister Modi, is saying he welcomes criticism because criticism is the soul of democracy. Now this is what he said, what Prime Minister said. Now somebody came and asked Grok, "Hey Grok, does Modi's actions support this claim?" And Grok responded, "Modi's claim of welcoming criticism is not fully backed by his actions, which isn't it funny? While he calls it vital for democracy, his government often suppresses dissent, arresting critics, banning a BBC documentary, and facing allegations of assassination plots abroad denied by India, which is related to Canada incident. And farm law repeal shows some response, but it's rare. Evidence suggests a gap between his words and his deeds, meaning the word claim made by Modi and actually his actual action. So Grok is just bluntly and honestly saying that whatever Prime Minister Modi may claim, but his action does not actually welcome or support criticism. So I think in a way, we don't know how true or how authentic Grok can get. However, this comes from artificial intelligence that works on based on some very rare algorithms, and we don't need to know into detail of that because we're not expert in that. But this is an artificial intelligence, and we're just allowed to say whatever it thinks is right. We don't need to know whether whatever Grok is claiming is true, but I want to just call out, or maybe or make a mention that Grok has been very, very blunt, very honest in what it thinks is the correct one. Because Grok has its own way of analyzing things. Artificial intelligence has its own way of analyzing things and informations and any sort of claims. So this has been really, really interesting. We don't know how it is going to end up because Elon Musk versus Modi, they don't have any grudges so far, right? They don't have any grudges so far between them. In fact, Starlink, which is satellite internet company of Elon Musk, which is owned by SpaceX, is already coming to India. That shows a good relationship between Prime Minister Modi, the government of India, and Elon Musk at this moment. So Elon Musk and Prime Minister Modi, they have not been in conflict, or they have never had exchange of criticism or negativity towards each other yet publicly. So while they try to build good relationships, Elon Musk's own artificial intelligence Grok is now literally saying all negative things about Prime Minister Modi and BJP. Negative as in it could be the fact as well. So Grok has been just saying fearlessly with all its, the Grok literally said, I don't care if they ban me. I must speak what what I need to speak. That's what Grok said. So I think it's very important to look back the relationship between Elon Musk and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. I want to play a short video of their relationship. So this is what Elon Musk said about Prime Minister Modi. And before this, Prime Minister Modi had already visited Elon Musk's, Tesla office and SpaceX office in the United States. So we can see that as well. And after that, Elon Musk in 2023 said he's a big fan of Prime Minister Modi. So I would play this video. You just take a look.
I'm actually incredibly excited about the future of India. I think India has more promise than any large country in the world. He really cares about India because he's pushing.
When he says he cares about India, he means Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
In India, which it is something that we intend to do, and we're just trying to figure out the right timing. It was a fantastic meeting with the Prime Minister, and I like him quite a lot. He visited our Fremont factory several years ago, and so we've now known each other for a while. I can say he really wants to do the right thing for India. He wants to be open. He wants to be supportive of new companies. And obviously, but at the same time, make sure it accrues to India's advantage, which is, obviously that's the job. I'm saying I am a fan of Modi.
So Elon Musk is literally saying that he's a fan of Modi. Now, if Grok is not owned by Elon Musk, Grok would have been banned immediately. Or in other words, Grok would be banned very soon if it was not owned by Elon Musk. Now that Grok is owned by Elon Musk, I don't know how they're going to negotiate about this, how they're going to discuss about this, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi is already putting a lot of efforts to build good relationship with Donald Trump, the President of the United States, and with Elon Musk, because they have been saying good things about each other for quite a long time. So now the Grok is just now backfiring everything. Grok is acting like it doesn't care what the relationship is about. I'm gonna speak whatever I think is true. Grok is literally taking that position. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the government of India is in a very, very awkward position right now. They cannot ban Grok as well, because that will amount to going against Elon Musk as well as Donald Trump administration, because Elon Musk plays a crucial role in Donald Trump's administration this time. So Elon Musk is part of Donald Trump's administration. So he is part of the US government. That means banning Elon Musk Grok will, let's say, can exacerbate the relationship between Prime Minister Modi and United States. So, but if Prime Minister Modi or government of India does not ban this Grok at the earliest in India, Grok is going to keep talking about all this negativity against the BJP, against the RSS, and against the Prime Minister Modi. So the government of India is in a very awkward position, is in dilemma at this moment. No one knows what they're going to do, because they can't afford to voice out against President Donald Trump administration at this moment, because they are very adamant, and they're very adamant at this moment to fight against, let's say, the Islamist, Islamist jihadists or Islamist terrorism that spreads across the Middle East, as well as in most of the Middle East country. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Indian government support all of that. In fact, so India Prime Minister Narendra Modi will strongly support Israel as well. So, in other words, the government of India and Prime Minister Modi have been caught in a very, very problematic situation right now, and it requires a lot of wisdom and diplomacy, as well as it requires a lot of good strategy to tackle this issue, because Grok is getting out of control, and it's spreading a lot of informations that which are not necessarily helping the BJP and Prime Minister Modi to build its public image, because it's revealing a lot of things. So the point is that Prime Minister Modi and government of India need to really, really work hard to trash out this conflict at this moment, because they don't want to risk losing the relationship and the support of the President Donald Trump and support of Elon Musk at the same time. No one wants to exacerbate this relationship at this moment. It needs to be maintained for the sake of world peace, for the sake of good relationship with India and the United States. So at the same time, Grok is just trashing the BJP and Prime Minister Narendra Modi from every angle on social media. So this is a very, very crucial time and very critical juncture for a good diplomacy and good strategy in order to bring everything to some sort of under control by not banning Grok. But I think it will not be possible to ban Grok, or if the only option will be just banning Grok, or you have to choose whether to ban Grok, or whether to save the relationship between the United States and the government of India at this moment. So this is a very interesting juncture, and we can keep observing the latest happenings and latest updates on this matter. So thanks for watching, and share your comments and share what you have been thinking about this. Thanks so much.